Jason Tatum looked like he's taking it personal, the MVP race. Not gonna lie. That game looked like he heard our podcast and was like, what? Enough is enough. Oh, was like Spencer Dinwiddie recently, though. You spoke about this AllBall. He had not so nice things to say about Luka Doncic, the Dallas Mavericks. We always call him a crybaby. What are your thoughts on Luka Doncic, real quick?
Well, just real quick. Dinwiddie could sound like a disgruntled employee, which he might be, but I've been saying this for a while. And what Dinwiddie said, it's going to be hard for guys don't want to play with Luka. I'm sorry. He doesn't pass the ball. He's a ball hog. And I said this on our platform last week. He just cares about getting his. He don't care about winning. All these blowouts, all these where, like I said, they ain't no top 2, 3, 4 seed, even though I had them. I was hiring them because, like I said, with that backcourt, but I just think Luka only cares about Luka. So as long as Luka get his 30, 40, he's fine. He's going to hog the ball. He's going to keep the ball. He's James Harden 2.0. The only difference is James Harden, I don't think guys didn't like playing with him because he's going to give the ball up. He's going to get you rolling and get you the alley-oop. He's going to get you paid, Clint Capella, things like that. I'm being honest. Dinwiddie, he played with him. He sees it. Listen, why y'all think Tim Hardaway drew your chucks? Because he know I ain't going to get the ball. So when you see guys chucking and throwing up bad shots, it's because Luka's a ball hog. And once again, I see the body language. I've been watching him. Is he a great player? Yes. Is he going to go down as one of the best? Yes. Is he a great talent? Yes. But would I want to play with him? No, because you're not going to get the ball. Imagine playing with a guy like that. How you going to get the big contract? How? You can't. Listen, he only cares about himself. As long as he get his, it's fine. He going to get his 30, 40. He ain't going to play no defense, whether they win or lose, and he's fine with that. I'm not a fan of Luka when it comes to that. I'm sorry. And I've been saying that for a couple years now.
What do you think, Flea?
I don't think Luka's a ball hog. I think he gets guys involved. I just think he's a high usage guy. I think he's a guy, a volume shooter. You know what I'm saying? I think he's had the responsibility of being the best player as soon as he walked through the door. And with some of that responsibility, it takes for you to figure out how to trust your teammates. So at some point, winning is going to go with him trusting his teammates. So when you start to see him putting faith in Kyrie Irving, like Kyrie Irving has no problem playing next to him. Kyrie Irving has said glowing things about playing next to him. So I'm not, okay, I hear what Spencer Dinwiddie is saying, but when the Lakers waived Spencer Dinwiddie, we're going to hear that it was tough to play with LeBron James. Like Spencer Dinwiddie seems like that type of guy, right? Like, so, okay, I hear you, Spence. Cool. It was tough to play with Luka. You're going to tell us it was tough to play with LeBron too. So, I understand AllBall's point. I just think that Luka is a guy that is going to take the light switch to go off that says, I got to be able to trust everybody around me, including my coach, like including Jason Kidd. Like, I don't think Luka trusted Carlisle. Although Carlisle is a championship level coach, he never displayed that, like, yo, I trust this dude.
Good point.
To me, it seems like he has a little more trust in Jason Kidd. And I think he just has to continue to mature. You're talking about a guy that's been playing pro since he was 14 years old, scoring the basketball and putting the ball in the hoop and not really having to get everybody involved is something that he's used to. Now he's playing in a league where everybody is good, not just you. Like, everybody is really good. So I just think it's going to take a little bit for him to, trust his teammates. I'm glad that Kyrie Irving is over there now, a championship level player, a guy that's, been to a couple different NBA finals, a guy that's played on some big stages, so that, Luka knows, okay, this is what it takes, to win. This is what it takes to compete at that level. Yeah, like you said, great player, great talent, gonna go down as one of the greatest players ever. That goes without being said. But winning got to be attached to that. And if you're not winning, you sit at a different table. There's a couple different tables in the room, but that table that's at the front of the room, at the front of the room with the big light on it, And the big chairs, you know, if he doesn't win, Luka can't sit at that table. He's gonna have to sit, you know what they used to call it, the kiddie table. You know, you can't sit at it's Thanksgiving time. Come get your dinner and get back to the table that's designated for y'all. Yeah, you can't sit at this table.
He can't sit at the table with Victor Sweet. Know what I mean? He got to sit over there with the kids and all that. Know what I'm saying?
Go down there and eat. You want to eat?
Yeah.
Go down there and eat.
And tell his women too. Get down there with your man.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, Fabian, I want to ask you a question unless you was going to respond real quick. What if Luka, great as he is, all the points he scored, what if in his whole career he doesn't get an MVP or a championship? Then what?
Well, that's a great question.
Which is a possibility.
Yeah, because of who's playing right now. And again, what Flea just said, you got to go sit at the kiddie table, right? Nah, we need more energy with that. We need more of an emphasis on that because we just did that to Jason Tatum 2 days ago when it came to the MVP conversation. We broke down why you're not an MVP, Jason Tatum, with no problem. No problem. You always had a team around you. The Boston Celtics always gave you a chance to really perform in the playoffs when it matters. There's no more excuses for Jason Tatum to be an MVP, to be a champion, yada, yada, yada. Okay, but Jason Tatum did not come in the league on the same pedestal as Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic has the same kind of pedestal as the Wembys, as the LeBrons, as the like. He's not quite Wemby. He wasn't quite LeBron, but they were talking about him very highly. And now we're at a point where
he wasn't the number one pick.
In terms of accomplishments, what has Luka done more than what has Trae Young and what's Trae Young's done in the league?
I get
Great
that.
point.
I'm saying
just accomplishments.
I get he's been to the Western Conference Finals. I think he's closer to a scoring champion than Trae Young. There's things offensively.
Trae Young's been in the Eastern Conference Finals as well. That's what I'm saying. What has he done more in terms of accomplishments team-wise than the guy that he got traded for?
Nothing.
But he needs more smoke for that, is my point. Mm-hmm. There's no smoke. Like, we're no longer talking about Trae Young anymore for that reason. Like, Trae Young is out of our conversation now. He's not even in an all-star game. He needed injuries to get in there. So Luka, all that smile on your face and everything, you're getting away with a lot. That's my thing. After you said that, once you said that and I thought about it, hold on. Why isn't Luka getting more smoke? This is another team you have. You got rid of your coach. The general manager retired. Don Nelson Jr.'s, the son of Don Nelson, retired. It's Rick Carlisle, champion, left. Oh, you want him? No problem, Mark. I'm out of here. For you. There's no smoke for that. Magic got smoke for getting rid of some dude for what's his name?
Westhead.
Yeah.
Well, Paul Westhead. We don't even remember that guy's name. Look, what's his name? Dark-skinned Jermaine. Rick Carlisle is no dark-skinned Jermaine. He's no dark-skinned Jermaine. Luka Doncic does need more smoke, bro. Remember, I hyped him up. You have one of the best teams in the Western Conference. Flea just broke down. You just echoed what Kenny Smith just said. What is the difference between 2 through 9 in the Western Conference? You should not be talking about the Dallas Mavericks. What's the difference between us and everybody else when you have Luka and Kyrie there and you have that team? That should not be the case. That should not be coming out of anybody's mouth. And it's because of Luka. Go back to the fact that what are you doing on offense? How come you're not going off ball? We have seen this before with James Harden. Bro, you can't go off ball. We gave him that criticism. Same thing with Kyrie. Super scorer, but you don't go off ball. Luka gets zero smoke. And again, what are they going to say? He's 25. What are they going to say? Remember, we automatically have one with Jason Tatum. Nah, man, I think it is time we turn the smoke up on Luka because he has been flying under the radar, and now it's over for you. It's flame on because you're ruining my whole Dallas Mavericks. It's the most dangerous team in the league right now, Luka. Go to hell if you don't make it to the damn conference finals or the finals, Luka. I got you now. Thank you, AllBall. Appreciate that.